We need to stop watching the Kardashians. I said it! Hi, and welcome to Peep the Confidence. I'm your host, your daily dose of Deanna. In today's episode, we are talking about the Kardashians, the beloved Skims, and comparison syndrome. So I'm going to take you on a journey. First, we're going to get ready together and do a little hair moment. And then we're going to get to the deep-rooted issues. I get DMs on the regular about how to beat comparison syndrome, how I have such a positive outlook on life. And I genuinely believe you will learn a lot from this episode. We need to stop watching the Kardashians. I said it! Okay, let's get to the lights up. I'll take you to a get ready with me. Let's fix this hair. Okay, I'm just gonna get ready and take my hot rollers out as usual. For those brunettes out there, I don't know if you've noticed, but when people give hair tutorials, they're always like dirty blonde. Like they always have like a highlight in their hair and it makes their braid or their updo look really good. Like you just can't see fine details on brunettes. So I decided, I was like, all right, let me just try them. Let me try them out and let's see what looks the best on brunette hair. I'm gonna try it out so you don't have to, okay? And then I can just tell you what the best hairstyles are for us, for these brunette babes. Guys, my mom's calling. But this is very important. I feel like I'm taking it extra slow today, but those are just the days, you know? Sometimes you just need to be gracious with yourself. That's not the right word, not be gracious, but give yourself some grace, you know? If you're moving slow, let yourself move slow. Be extra slow about it, you know? You're allowed. Wow, why do I love the roller so much? Like I'm obsessed when it gives me this like cutie little flip. Yes, coming right on out. Okay, there we go. You know what? Oh my gosh, hello. Hi, my name's Deanna. What's yours? I'm obsessed. You know, sometimes when I power through a flare-up, which I'm not recommending that you do, like if you have a flare-up, take your time. Don't move if you don't want to. But for me, sometimes when I do anything, I like to celebrate it. Like, oh, I got up today, I did my hair, I got ready for the day. Like, yes, Deanna. Like I get so excited to celebrate those small wins and I really find it helps me mentally. Like I may still be hurting, but mentally I'm like, oh, I accomplished that today and that deserves a reward. Like, yes, Deanna, have that extra dessert tonight. Yes, Deanna, watch your favorite movie. Like you know, celebrate just tiny wins all the time, especially when you're hurting because you deserve it. You know, you gotta give yourself that grace. All right, let's get into the hair. I'm like sad that I have to put it up in an updo because I think it looks so good, but let's try it. I saw this tutorial from Just Classically Cassidy and as you know, she has this gorgeous highlighted hair and you can see the dimensions of the updo, but she says it works for everyone and I'm ready to try it. She says make a ponytail in the middle of your hair, leaving 2 sections on the side. It seems easy enough, but I'll be to the judge of that. So now there should be 2 on my side and then you take one side. Oh boy. See, this is already drama. You take one side and go in a hole on this side. I really hope this works. You go in the hole like that, like so. And then she pins it. So let me pin. You know, I went out and I bought all these pins. I was like, I am going to be a master at updos. Mark my words. Okay, so you pin it on that side and then you take your right side and you do the same thing. You go through a hole. This is hard. This is a difficult procedure. What's the procedure? Stick to the procedure. I made Chase laugh, everyone. Okay. And pin on this side. Okay. I have no idea what's going on back there. And then you're just supposed to take this bottom section and wrap it around your hair like this. And then you just pin that. Okay. This is a lot of hair to pin. This is like a chunk of hair to pin back here, but here we go. I'm just gonna start oh my gosh, I just hurt myself. I just stabbed myself directly in the head, so that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And she said if you're a dancer at the party, you're gonna wanna make sure you pin a lot. Okay. You know, at whatever party I'm going to, I'm throwing it directly down, so. I'm getting low, I'm dropping it low. My family's there, good. Look, I even got these pins, maybe they'll help. I don't even know if that did anything. All right, one more, and then I think I've done everything I'm supposed to do. And then let me know how it came out. I feel it's looking a little wonky tonk at the wonky tonk. It doesn't feel super secure to me, but I like the way the front looks, and I'm ready to see it. How'd I do? So after looking at the picture, I think my hair was just a little too long for the style. Like it was like too long. So I took like 20 bobby pins and I wrapped it under, and I think it looks a little bit better. But like staying wise, if I was really dancing at a party, this is falling out. I put way too many bobby pins in there. I could see this hurting my head later on. The ease factor to like put this up and be like, oh, it looks like an elegant little bun, 10 out of 10. However, like bobby pin usage, not exciting. Not exciting, and it's not gonna be fun to take out later. But you know what? This is a cute little simple style. Even for a brunette, it's just like a simple, you know what I mean? All right, 10 out of 10. I'm excited to join this brunette hairstyle journey. Let's go to my closet. Welcome to Deanna's closet. Welcome to Deanna's closet. Today's episode, we are talking about the Kardashians. We are talking about comparison syndrome, and I thought no better way than to wear Skims. If you are looking for Skims, if you are someone who is like, I can never get my hands on Skims, if you go into a Nordstrom, they have a full rack of everything Skims. They're always restocked every Friday. I believe that they make their restocks. So if you're really looking to purchase Skims, go to Nordstrom on a Friday, physically to the store, and it's never sold out. I got this at Nordstrom. There was a huge selection to choose from. I chose this black sparkle moment because I thought it would be perfect for New Year's Eve. Do you know what I'm saying? However, I just want to make a comment. Skims is ridiculously priced. I could get a ribbed, beautiful dress like this from Tommy John's pajamas. It's the same material. There's no doubting that it's super flattering. There's no doubting that it's soft, but you can get the same thing for a cheaper price. That being said, it's still looking good. It's still looking fire. So let me give you the outfit of the day, the OOTD, the ooh-ta-da. She's giving Skims moment. She's giving soft as butter and smooth as ice. What? Back it up, back it up. Peep the shoe. Move it forward, move it over. Peep the shoe. She's a 10 out of 10. Before I throw you over to Deanna, who's going to be discussing Kim Kardashian and the comparison syndrome with you all today, I do need to show you that this is the first draft of my shoes, guys. These are the first draft of my Peep the Shoe line. 10 out of 10. There's a lot of changes that are going to be made to the shoe, but I was very excited to debut them. Peep the shoe. Ah, let me know what you think. All right, let's send this over to Deanna. Thanks, Deanna. I think this is the perfect opportunity to talk about the Kardashians and comparison syndrome. I have some news. I have some shocking news for you. I've never seen an episode of the Kardashians. I've never seen it. One time at my best friend's bachelorette party, they started watching it, but I ended up falling asleep. But I really have never sat through and watched an entire episode. So I really think it is so important to talk about this because I really think it helps my self-love and my confidence journey. I am not constantly consuming content from the Kardashians. I know people like love to watch it and it's like, oh, it's just so addicting for some. And I know that. And if you are at an amazing spot in your self-love journey and you just love watching that kind of TV, absolutely there's nothing wrong with it. But if you are in a bad place in your self-love journey and you're watching the Kardashians who have had a lot of work done, a lot of plastic surgery done on their bodies, and you're constantly taking in that media, it's only going to help them. It's not helping you. It's hurting you. Seeing people who spend all this money to change their bodies will make you start to compare that to yourself. Well, why isn't my butt that big? Or why isn't my chest that big? Or why isn't my lips that big? Should I get Botox? And you start to compare yourself to these unrealistic standards. I'm using the Kardashians as an example because they're so worldwidely known. Like they're so widely known as the Kardashians and that like hourglass shape. But this kind of bleeds into anything. The Victoria's Secret angels, for the longest time, I literally thought just like some people were blessed more than others, but it's not the case. Like so many of them have had work done and like put a lot of money into their bodies, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I can tell you right now is if you're on a self-love journey, you're trying to love your body, you're trying to love your life, you're trying to be the main character, what's gonna hurt you is paying attention to the Kardashians and paying attention to people getting plastic surgeries and consuming that media. I think the best way to really focus on yourself, if you find yourself in that comparison syndrome, like, why don't I look like that? Why don't I have that? Is to start blocking people. Start blocking those people on your Instagram. You see the Kardashians pop up and you're like, oh, why? And you start to feel badly about yourself. Start to block them. The Kardashians will never know you're blocking them. And it's just good for your mental health. There's nothing wrong with blocking people for your mental health and your mental peace and your heart. You know, that way when you go through your page, you're seeing things that make you smile, things that make you happy. Anything pops up that disturbs your peace, block it, mute it, limit it. Stop watching these. Try to limit and stop negative messages from hitting you, you know, and everything's valid. If you are watching someone, if you are on your Instagram and you're watching someone and they're making you feel a type of way, block them. That is a valid feeling you're having and you don't need to have it. You don't need to keep consuming it. I really think the other day I brought this up with my best friend, Elissa. I was like, you know, I've never seen an episode of the Kardashians. Like, do you want to start watching with me? And she said, the first words out of her mouth was like, I've never watched an episode and I never will because I don't want to hate myself. And I immediately was like, wow, okay, done. Like an excellent boundary you set for yourself. But it made me think about that. And it made me think about the Kardashians of a huge part of their brand is they look a way that people can't look because their bodies are so doctored, you know, and I love it. I think they're the hottest, most beautiful, wonderful things ever. I love that for them. But because I haven't consumed all of that media, I really also separately feel great about my own body and I don't compare myself to the Kardashians. I really think it has helped. This is just a minute example of the comparison syndrome and what you can do to start to combat that. But it's heavily on social media. So if you're scrolling through social media and you're seeing things that are making you feel uncomfortable about your body, prioritize you. This is your journey. You're the main character. This is your self-love and confidence journey. Start to block, start to limit anything that makes you feel less than. I want you to open up your Instagram and be like, yes, I love this. That family members, friends, influencers you love, people who are sharing daily hacks and organizing trips, things that help you grow and better you and make you smile. Anything, and I mean anything that's making you feel a type of way about yourself and your body, block. It's 2023. We're prioritizing you and we're prioritizing your peace. I love you. Now let me give you something. Let's take it to the giveaways. Take it away, Deanna. Today's giveaway is from Mo Beauty. They have sent over so many of their products. They have a Mo Beauty revitalizing face mask. They have Mo Beauty lashes and lash glue. I just wanted to show you really quick that it also has, it's Mo Stunning. It's mo mattifier. It's mo brightening. I really love their packaging and I really like this brand a lot. So I'm very excited for the winner. As always, I will be announcing the winner in my Hype Squad community. The link, as always, is right in the description below. Thanks for being with me today and letting me take it kind of slow today. I love you guys. Say it back.